I was asked to do some problems here from Math 181. This is from 5.6 number 8 and 5.7 number 8. So for 5.6 it says find the derivative of y equals 7 halves times the quantity 1/2 natural log of x plus 1 over x minus 1 plus arctan of x. So I'm going to write this a little differently. Y equals 7 halves times 1/2 natural log of x plus 1 minus 1/2 natural log of x minus 1. So what I've done is I split up this natural log, and 1/2 is a coefficient for each of them. Then plus our arctangent of x. Now if we look at the derivative, y prime is going to be 7 halves times 1/2 times 1 over x plus 1 minus 1/2 times 1 over x minus 1 plus, and then the derivative of arctangent is going to be 1 over 1 plus x squared. Now, if we distribute through that 7 halves, 7 halves times 1/2 is 7/4 times 1 over x plus 1 minus 7 halves times 1/2 is 7/4 times 1 over x minus 1 plus 7 halves times 1 over 1 plus x squared is 7 halves times 1 over 1 plus x squared. So y prime is going to be 7/4 times 1 over x plus 1 times, I want a common denominator, so multiply by x minus 1 over x minus 1 times x squared plus 1 over x squared plus 1 minus 7/4 times 1 over x minus 1 times x plus 1 over x plus 1 times x squared plus 1 over x squared plus 1 plus 7 halves times, I'm going to do this by 2 over 2 because that makes a common denominator of 7/4 times 1 over 1 plus x squared times x plus 1 over x plus 1 times x minus 1 over x minus 1. So y prime is going to be 7 times x squared is x cubed, x times 1 is x, negative 1 times x squared is minus x squared, and negative 1 times 1 is negative 1, minus 7 times x squared is x cubed plus x squared plus 1 plus, and then we have 7 times 2 is 14 times x plus 1 times x minus 1 is x squared minus 1. All over the common denominator. What's that common denominator going to be? We got a 4 here. We have x plus 1 times x minus 1, that's x squared minus 1 times at x squared plus 1. So if we distribute through the 7s and the 14s, we have 7x cubed plus 7x minus 7x squared minus 7 minus 7x cubed minus 7x minus 7x squared minus 7 plus 14x squared minus 14, all divided by 4 times, if I FOIL that out, it's going to be x to the 4th minus 1. So that y prime is going to be, now check this out, change colors. The 7x cubed cancels with that one. 7x cancels there. And then 7x squared and negative 7x squared, negative 7x squared, and the 14x squared positive cancel. That leaves us with a negative 7 plus negative 7 plus negative 14 is negative 28 over 4 times x to the 4th minus 1. That gives us negative 7 over x to the 4th minus 1, or you can write it as 7 over 1 minus x to the 4th. Now here's 5.7. We're going to do the integral from pi over 4 to pi of sine x over 1 plus cosine squared x. and I look down at the denominator, it looks like I have 1 plus something squared. So I might be able to treat this as an arctangent, the integral of an integral to make an arctangent. So if I did that, I'm going to have a u being the cosine of x. So du is going to have to be negative sine x dx. So let's make that du line up. That's going to be negative integral of pi over 4 to pi of negative sine x, see, negative of negative sine x makes it sine x, over 1 plus cosine squared x dx. And so now we have it pretty much set up that it's basically a 1 plus u squared down below. So it's like 1 over 1 plus u squared. And that's going to give us the negative of arctangent of cosine of x from, because our u is cosine of x, from pi over 4 to pi. So that's going to be the negative of arctangent of cosine of pi minus the negative of arctangent of cosine of pi over 4. That's the negative of arctangent. I keep doing that. Well, cosine of pi is negative 1 plus arctangent cosine of pi over 4 is square root of 2 over 2. Now, arctangent of negative 1 is going to be negative pi over 4. So what we have is the negative of negative pi over 4 plus arctangent of the square root of 2 over 2. And that's just going to be pi over 4 plus arctangent of square root of 2 over 2. And this number, if you go for the decimal approximation, I got 1.4009. I can't remember, I think I maybe said go to 3 places, which would make it 1.401. But the computer's answer, for some strange reason, is 0, and it's not 0. I did this by hand, I did it on the calculator, got the same thing. So, hope that makes sense.